Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, December 16th, 2024, and we are 9 days away from the Christmas holiday. For those that celebrated, I do. As you see, we have some decorations back here, as Newt called out last week. It is Monday. It's Mental Health Monday. As we've been doing for the past couple of weeks, we are sort of going back to our model of original programming in 2020. We've spent a lot of time together in the Java Cafe with just you and I. And also today, by popular demand, we're bringing back into the Java Cafe, Dr. Brandy Brooks is going to join us in about 6 minutes or so. And so we're going to go check into the cafe. I also wanted to just name and bring some attention to a lot of social media chatter I saw last night in reference to drones. Are there a lot of drones and a lot of drone activity in some regular airport vicinity activity taking place through social media and how it's spun? Are there a lot of concerns that maybe we're under some surveillance? I had some thoughts this morning. This is probably Starlink and the guy that owns what used to be Twitter, now X, and the first lady, the advisor to, the rapist, racist liar heading to 1600. But, in watching the news, and I know, some people are like, oh, they may be hiding something or whatever, and we'll find out later. But we want to, be very cautious. It is Mental Health Monday, so we want to be sensitive to the fact that that may cause some people to have anxiety. And there is a sneeze coming. I'm trying to avoid it, but okay, I think we're good. But it's probably just going to hit when it gets ready to hit. I don't think that's ever happened in 4.5 years on air. But I think I'm going to be okay. So getting back to the drones before Dr. Brandy comes in, for some, it may cause some anxiety. For some, conspiracy theorists, we're under surveillance and things like that. So I just wanted to bring attention to that. Let's go in a Java Cafe before Dr. Brandy comes in and say good morning and see who's in the cafe this morning. Milagro, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Also, Mama Java, good to see you in the room. I probably need to run a commercial because this thing is coming. I don't know if it's allergies or the heat or what, but feeling a little tickle. Sorry. All right. Mama Java, good morning. Naraki, beautiful. Good morning. Good to see you in the room. She's going to be with us in a few minutes. You all hold the greetings for Dr. Brandy till she gets in the room. Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Dina, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Let us know if you have any ties for women left in your collection. Her and Linda Wells just are the merch entrepreneurs. Good to see you in the building. Dr. Brandy is going to come in just a few minutes. We wanted to mention to you some other programming that is taking place this week. The first thing is on December 1st was World AIDS Day, and we were not able to acknowledge that day. However, we want to bring to your attention that tomorrow morning we have the opportunity to speak with those from Harvard University Center for AIDS Research. They look at health equity in a myriad of ways as it pertains to research, as it pertains to data, as it pertains to equity. And so Julia Tripp, Dr. Ama, and I'm going to ask her tomorrow to pronounce it so we can say it properly. But Dr. Ama will be with us, and also Lawrence Vincent III will be with us tomorrow. We're going to talk about HIV and also equity around that space. And then on Wednesday morning, we're a little off of our schedule. One, she's the mayor. Two, she has her own birth that, in the season of, Christmas and whatnot, but not around Christmas, but the mayor is due, as we know, sometime in January. So our schedule is off, and she's going to join us on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. I also wanted to let you know that this week you have the opportunity to be with us for actually 2 evening episodes. On Wednesday evening, we are going to be joined again in collaboration with ABCD Health Services. We're going to be joined by our sort of resident co-host, Maureen Scott, who is the director of ABCD Health Services, and also Couture Edwards Robertson and Rachel Priest, who are nurse practitioners at the Demick Center. And we are going to discuss Black maternal health in our Cuffin Season Cuff Safely campaign in partnership with the Action for Boston Community Development. They'll be with us on Wednesday evening. And then on Thursday morning, we're going to come back and it's going to be a special shot of Java. I'm going to take the opportunity to celebrate a good brother and family in this city to which a lot of police reform was built largely on their experience. And so we're going to chat with, we're going to actually highlight the mayor's apology. We're going to check in with Brother Joey Bennett. And then also I'll let you know that on Thursday evening, we are having a Black Java, no sugar, no cream virtually. Brother Joey Bennett is going to join us for an exclusive interview here in the Java Cafe. So Black Java, no sugar, no cream, with a little bit of after dark to it. And so a little dark, well, I won't say dark Java because it's not dark, but what he's been through was very dark. And so without further ado, I would like to bring in a charter member, was with us for many Mondays in a row. In 2020, I think we kind of slowed down maybe in 22 or early 23 or somewhere, but by popular demand, we are excited to have back in the building. She's back there laughing. Dr. Brandy. What the?
Hey, y'all. Hold on. I'm calling on all the football folks.
It was such a pleasure having Dr. Brandy back with us.
The Falcons play tonight, Monday Night Football, prime time against the Raiders. Come on.
I saw a story this morning, and we have to shout out Brother Mayo, but when we started, I didn't pay too much attention to football and whatnot, but we used to, have some candor about social media, on social media in reference to, sports and whatnot. And we would able to take some pride in the local team here.
Mm. Well, there's still one team you can do that with. Maybe two. Look, as a Falcons fan, you got to keep it real. And yeah, they need a whole new team.
Who the Falcons?
The Falcons record versus the Patriots. Okay,
this season,
it don't matter. It don't matter. Take your victories where you can.
In the tone of record.
Hold on, y'all. So Coco's trying to join too.
Oh, look at Coco. Is that a reindeer thing you got?
Yes, it's the holiday.
I consider that animal abuse when y'all be doing that to the animals.
She loves to put on. Look, she be cold. So
okay, Dr. Brandy, welcome back to the Java Cafe. How you doing?
Y'all,
we can see you not set up because you're on your laptop and moving all over the place.
Yeah, hold on. It's on my lap.
Dr. B, you never know how she's going to come in. She could be set up. The internet could be working. Anyway, it is good to see you.
I can't see no comments, but
let's go in. Oh God, the comments are going. Okay, let's go in because they started welcoming you back as soon as I mentioned you were coming in. So let's go to the comments and I'll show you the ones that are
hold on, I'll take off my chain. This thing, you know what? Any of y'all bodies change this thing heavy.
Flavor Flav and a Falcon.
This plastic is heavy. Goodness.
That's what I'm noticing here. It's giving very Flavor Flav.
That's all right. Flavor Flav is back in the business. Okay,
he's back lost in his savor.
He's back, but he's back in the mainstream though.
He is. What is he doing?
Well, he had a stint with the Olympics because he was the benefactor, I think, for like the polo team or something. I don't think they won gold, but they were like one of the winningest women's polo team, the US team. And so he bounced back on the international stage because he basically backed their team for them to even travel to the Olympics. Yeah. Random. Yeah, random. You're like Flavor Flav and water polo. Like, can he swim? I don't know, but I mean that seriously.
Let's go
I
to
mean,
say
I'm
hello to
being
Dr.
serious.
Let's go say hello to Dr. Brandy. Uncle Lewis is saying hello. I guess that's Uncle Java. No, Uncle Thaddeus is Uncle Java. So Uncle Lewis Java is in the building. He's saying hello. Also, y'all are doing better than the Patriots or the same. Oh, okay.
You know, all this hateration, it's the holiday season. So I'm just going to say bless everybody.
We're going to get to some of the seriousness of holiday season, but we just got to catch up because it's been a minute, Dr. Brandy. I will.
It's been a season.
Some other greetings in here. Well, we're gonna go when I see you travel for the holiday. Where did they go? They were in here early talking about Dr. Brandy. Yeah. Welcome back. Good to see you, Dr. Brandy.
I am traveling for the holidays.
I thought you went away for Thanksgiving.
I did. So this year is unique. Okay, so two things.
I know the story.
Everybody who know me know I am cheap. Okay. Yes, sometimes occasionally I'll spend money, but
that's why her internet froze.
Shut up. See, I have FiOS. Okay, I got good internet.
I do too.
I just don't have the box.
That was a free plug.
It's what had happened. The box was set up, but anyways, y'all know I'm economically wise. I eat cheap, so typically I choose Thanksgiving or Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa to go home because gas is flights and then getting boarding for cocoa and a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyways, but this year, my mother, who some of y'all know and have met, had a special request. She said, I want all my kids to come home for the holidays this year, both holidays. Now, my siblings live closer. So, I'm like, nobody don't think about the eldest when it comes to traveling. It's just assumed the eldest gonna do whatever the eldest gonna do.
Because the eldest probably, they think you got the most money and blah, 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 but you got to go home.
Again, and they know I'm cheap. They know I'm cheap. But anyways, long story short, I'm going home because mama said.
Okay. So. Well, I had mama over here for Thanksgiving. I went and picked up Mama Java, and she came over and she ate, took a little plate home. She was like, the Tupperware is in my bag. So I took out the Tupperware and packed it up for her. I made chitlins this year, Dr. Brandy.
I don't even want to hear about these chitlins that I still, after 5 years, have not seen. I haven't seen a to-go platter. I haven't even seen here's a few that I put to the side. None of that. So I don't want to hear about these chitlins. I don't want to hear.
The chitlins were good. And Miss Teresa's in here talking about, I skipped over her comment. I went looking because I know as soon as she mentioned chitlins, we're going to see the big throw up emoji in the comments. And so Dr. Brandy,
to each his own.
Well, let's go different this week. We haven't talked post-election. We haven't checked in, around a few things in a while. And so we're going to get some of the serious things. Here she go. leave my chitlins alone. Matter of fact, there's a little sandwich bag in the freezer.
Savannah. Yes. Love me some Savannah.
Niecy Williams is going home to Savannah, where it's a little bit warmer. Okay. And there go Auntie. Yeah, the emoji is already there. We see it.
Look,
speaking of cold emoji,
it's not as warm as people think. It was actually cold. I mean, Thanksgiving
what do you call cold in Savannah?
Well, okay, so Thanksgiving Day was really nice. It was 70 degrees. But the rest of the trip was actually Boston weather.
So anyway, speaking of throw up emoji, let's go to post-election. Dr. Brandy, describe your reaction to November 5th in one word. What's that?
That's the word.
All right. Describe your reaction to the exit poll information, data, and trends that were observed, in the exit poll numbers and gender and ethnicity, race, demographics, educated, college educated, non-college educated. One word to describe your reaction to the exit polls.
Huh.
Huh. All right, last one. 3 for the stripes. Describe your reaction to how and what we should be doing as a Black community, or give us one word, rather, not so much a reaction. As a Black community, give us one word for what we should be doing.
I don't have it.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't have
I can talk for 2 minutes and you can get up and get what you need to do.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right back.
The reason I'm checking in with Dr. Brandy about this is, one, it's Mental Health Monday. And as much as we, have some fun and talk about a few things, Dr. Brandy ran for office. She's a Black woman. She's there goes Charlotte with her throw up emoji too, unless that was in reference to, the guy. But I'm checking in with her about this. We're going to talk a little bit about the holidays and seasonal effectiveness disorder. And then we're going to have some fun and hear about her trips and also some commentary on the food. I forgot how she says it. The fried, baked something. Don't say it when you come back on now, Dr. Brandy. We're going to save it for the end. All right. So you're getting ready to tell us what is, or one word for what it is we should be. For what? Hold on. What should we be doing as a people getting ready?
Drink water and mind my business.
Oh, on that note, Dr. Brandy, I don't know if you saw this. I have to give homage to this brother. He agreed to an interview and I just have to follow up with him. But that picture, what you just did makes me think of the picture that was floating around not long after the election where the sisters were sitting up on the roof, the 92%, and watching the city burn. Yeah. I fortunately have found out that was taken from a young man, a Black man that was kind of robbed of his creativity from AI. I'm trying to get the original picture. He did a video, but there's a picture here. Oh, here it is. Here's the original. Have you seen this?
That reminds me of like the scene in Set It Off.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. But just as you did that. So let's go from, I think you did,
and drink water and mind my business.
Context for the was November 5th, the results.
It was So, okay. Shortly, y'all know I love me some politics. Like, I can't describe the joy just in terms of just being able to watch it and watch our system do what it was created to do, even if we know that the creation is imperfect. I love election night. I watch all the commentary. I have split screens, like how some people cook for the Super Bowl. I cook for election night, okay? And presidential politics is it's every 4 years. So as the night started very early on, there were some indications that it was not just going to be a repeat of 2016. Like there was something else going on. Because you had too many of the surrogates, the Harris surrogates, Harris-Walz surrogates coming on like, oh, we got to count the results and we got to count. What we counting? Like, and at the same time, you had more and more people arriving to Mar-a-Lago. So early, like very early in the evening, it was because it basically folks knew behind the scenes what was going on. Then it turned to after the results and after.
Hold on, let me Twitter.
What they do?
All of a sudden, we're having trouble streaming to X. There may be an issue on X's end. We're trying to let you know when it's resolved. Please check X to ensure. Before you chime in on the I just wanted to also interject. Oh, is all of a sudden, well, whatever. We're going to take it out and try to put it back, remove it, and let's see if it'll go back. At the same time, we also want to talk about the fact that a lot of people have raised some concerns about the fact that, as you mentioned, people were going to Mar-a-Lago early. The guy that owns this other little platform up here that's acting up that we're going to try to add back. Was calling the results early.
I ain't conspiracy theorist, right? I'm not gonna do the every vote wasn't counted, it was stolen. I'm not there just based on looking at some of the data. But I will say
We're not getting back in the X, but go ahead.
Yeah, I would. Oh, hey, guess yeah. Anyways, I was gonna say something, but I don't go there. What I do go to is that I think both camps knew early on and were presenting a good front. Because again, if you're involved in any politics at that level, and the Harris campaign spending close to $1 billion, Trump campaign spending a lot of money too. We haven't seen the data around that, but you know pretty much where your voters are, all that other stuff. So I think both of them were just putting on a good front. Truly. I truly feel that it's both of them were put on a good front that day. So I'm not in the sense that there was any hijinks. I think the hijinks will definitely come later.
The hijinks is going to come later. In some respect, let's go into this in reference to your I asked you, what was your response to the exit poll and data trends? What did they reveal to you? There's the media. I'm sure you looked at them yourself. You see, screenshots. You got to understand screenshots without full context and comparison to the other things: race, gender, age, college educated, non-college educated. Why to the exit poll and data trends?
I don't know why people were surprised. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the Southern sensibility in me, but
okay.
So let me share a quick story. James hates it, and y'all.
Quick, Dr. Brandy.
Okay, I'm a share. Okay, keep me on the screen so I can see. Keep me on the screen so I can see your face. So, okay, a minute or less. Okay. A long time ago, in my nether years, I was an intern with Ford Motor. It was Ford Foundation and Student Conservation Association. Amazing experience. I got to be an intern at Yosemite National Park 1 year, giving tours and all of that, hiking, doing stuff I ain't never done. And then second summer, I was at Fort Moultrie, Fort Sumter, where the first shots of the Civil War were fired, right? And one thing that experience taught me is that the vestiges of the Civil War, y'all, the Civil War, and the articles of secession, of separation from the Union, based on slavery, are still with us. And so, as a country, as a nation, until we deal with our history to the fullest extent, and that is it being taught in schools, us having the hard conversations, we will never move past it. We will do what we do here in Boston. When I first moved here and I had to replace so many tires, we will have pot ditches and we'll just continue to layer. We won't fix the whole road. We won't dig stuff up the way it needs to be. We'll just continue to put the asphalt on top of it. And then a year later, 2 years later, when the trucks roll by, we'll have to do it again. And so that's why I say it was a but
no, the was first. The was to the exit poll.
It was not surprising, folks. Here's the thing: is elections are won on two things. Go back in history. It's two things: fear or hope. Fear or hope. Yeah. That's it. It. This was not a hope election because people were, again, in the back of their minds, fearful or at least they pretended to be, some of them, saying that it really was about the price of eggs. But then we spent the most we've ever spent on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So here's the thing is, let's be real about who we are as people, as individuals, as a nation. There are isms that we have not addressed that are going to come back to reap what they sow. But you know what, saints? Hold on. I'm reminded on today of a song, and I'd like for y'all to help me remember. Help me out, y'all. Help me out. It's a song by a philosopher by the name of it's a 2003, a philosopher by the name of Bone Crusher. And it goes, I ain't never scared, never scared, never scared. I ain't never scared.
I need you to stay still because you're going to make the people dizzy bouncing. Dr. B, you came with a story and a song. This is church.
Look, that's just how I'm in a spirit right now where after the election, and I'll be honest with folks, after the election, I was disappointed, not surprised. And then I had to, because of the roles and hats I wear, I was having to carry other people's disappointment, shock, hurt, and also fear of what might happen to them and their families. And so I've basically decided going into 2025 that I am truly going to make sure that for myself, the ones I care about, the community I serve, I'm going to make sure three things. Mm-hmm. I don't want my joy, my peace, or my sleep disturbed. And I'm going to do whatever I can in the areas in which I can. I just can't do the noise.
Let's go there at two levels. One is your third response to how we should prepare for 25. I took a few things from what you just said to correlate that there. What are you doing? How should we prepare for 25? Tell us again. Tell us. No. Tell us, but don't talk. How should we prepare for 25? And also, part of that is self-care, staying hydrated. You said your joy, your peace, and your sleep. Let's talk about that. And then let's go into, because I want to end with your road trip and end on a good note. So let's talk about why you that picture, you sipped your water, you're focusing on your joy, your peace, and your sleep. Is that your preparation for 25? You mentioned that you have many hats. We know you're an executive director of an education advocacy entity. You are a co-director with or work with Tori on Dee Dee's Cry, mental health. Just a shout out for the toy drive y'all did yesterday. Yeah. So,
it was awesome.
What does 2025 mean with the sip, the no interruption of your joy, peace, and love?
I guess because something I've done since the election, and I'm not alone in this, I haven't watched the news a lot. I was a CNN, MSNBC, just like on a regular. I would even watch Fox News and C-SPAN, just kind of, but I haven't really watched it because I don't want to be inundated with the noise. And then I've also avoided certain platforms where, again, I am not opposed to oppositional beliefs. I grew up around that. It's whatever. But what I am opposed to is parked on stupid and stuck on dumb. That I cannot do. I cannot. That's what my mama says. My mama said that to my brother all the time growing up. Jeffrey, are you parked on stupid or stuck on, or she would say stuck on stupid or parked on dumb, depending what kind of mood she was in. But that I cannot do. That I can't do. So I've avoided certain spaces where I know my peace, my joy, and my sleep are going to be compromised. Yeah. And I've been encouraging others around me to do the same, because let's remind ourselves what the first term was like. There was just so much noise and distraction and blow it, just like verbal diarrhea and all that other stuff, that like you get so caught up in that. And so just focus on what you can control, your day to day, and do the best work you can do. And one thing I'm doing more this time around is talking more to others in leadership positions so we can find out how we can work together strategically to push back. And that's it. Sit, drink water and mind my business. Like,
and we step in when we have to and always be that buffer and safety net for those that we serve. But Obama, and others, they've been very strategic. And some people are trying to, assert and dictate a very cryptic reality is reality. But, few
ain't
things
nothing cryptic about it. Y'all need to stop.
Let me give the context to that, because you talked about history. You talked about you was disappointed but not surprised. I was not either, since 2015 and way before, in decades and upgrades and modernization of the 13th Amendment. Here we are. This is the most that our generation, I believe, is experiencing, seeing, experience, feelings a part of that, what our ancestors and those before us dealt with. And we've got through it before, made great strides. And so I think that's another context as Black folks that we have to hold as well. And we're going to sit back. We're going to do what we need to do for us. We're going to prosper still. It's going to be interesting. But I just, it's just the balance of, because I've been telling folks, Dr. B, I feel this platform needs to keep people aware for those that have tuned out the news, so nothing takes them by surprise. But there's also the end of not traumatizing, not doom and gloom. You know what I mean? So it is a hard balance. But I too have kind of, every other day, whatever, I'll listen for like a half an hour, because it's all the same thing, just with different commentary and different people. It's the same news.
I'm over it.
Okay, so over it as we get ready to wrap up. Over it.
No. I just mean,
no.
guys,
I'm with you.
We've got to approach this differently.
Yeah,
right?
Because we've never been here. We've never been here before. It's never been like this before.
No, it's definition of insanity. We're doing the same things we did before. Like, come on, get off it, and let's get off this cryptic, we're behind the scenes doing something. Stop. Like, we know what it is. We know what we're going to be facing. So either one or two things. We're either going to try to do what we can in our little spaces, or you tune it out for your peace and still do what you can.
And yeah. Now that we're talking about peace, guess who let us back on their platform? First of all, I just have to call out a little bit, because
Twitter.
X, but listen, of all people in here, out here raising the flag, which I love their name. Hold on, where does she put it?
I saw Mama Java the other day.
Talk about, you saw her at Union Capitol?
Yeah. I saw her at Union Capitol as I was heading out. She was like, Dr. B. And I saw
Auntie Connie, Auntie Java.
Sharon Cornelius.
Here she goes. Sherry's in here somewhere. Hold on. Where's she at? I just seen her little coffee cup pop up.
Yeah, Blue Sky. I've heard good things about other platforms, and I do think
they done snuck over there. Some of them trolls snuck over there.
There will need to be, we'll need to think about platforms. I mean, what is going to happen to TikTok? And
YouTube Shorts.
There is legislation, but either way, I am going to drink water and mind my business. And I'm definitely going to do it going into January, Lord.
So,
Again, as a historian, the nation, we're going to have MLK Day be Inauguration Day. Number one. Number two.
I asked, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Number two. The 250th celebration is going to be during this administration.
It's going to be like he's going to have the military march past the White House with their whole thing like they do in other countries. And oh, Jesus. So we got to have, next year is going to be the year of Black joy. That's what I'm declaring. Next year is going to be the year of Black joy. So what are we doing on January 20th? Do we black out all of our social media? What are we doing? We also want to honor Dr. King, but do we take power?
Yeah.
Do we take it back and do it on the 15th? And that way we're not, I think we need some sort of level of online protests. I know one thing.
I think women's it needs to be coordinated.
Hold on. The women's march, folks. They some of us y'all said y'all are not. Here we go. I spoke at a women's march.
Here's the thing people need to understand, and I don't think we've fully seen the repercussions of it yet.
Oh, no, we haven't.
And I mean this seriously, is that for too long and too often, folks have taken advantage of the strongest base of the Democratic Party, which is Black women. And you know, for many years, you may have listened, you may have put it to the side, but one thing I saw was a shift, and I mean this generationally, is that the one thing I heard most after the election from my relatives, from my friends, was, that's what you wanted?
Okay.
Good. Okay. Like straight up. Okay. Bet. Like straight up, like bet. Cash me outside. FAFO. Like
but Dr. Brandy, keep still, Jesus. The more you get excited, the more we go.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Look, because that's how I felt. It's a roller coaster. But yeah. Ooh.
So we're already seeing some of the demonstration. He said was it Time, the magazine, or he did an interview the other day, and is already letting folks know, one, he's not going to mess with Obamacare as much as he thought, because he doesn't have a plan, but then he's not going to mess with it because he really knows he doesn't need to. The second thing is he told them that, it's not as easy to bring down the prices of food.
Y'all, here's the thing.
It's starting.
No, I'm sorry.
It's starting.
The Toni Morrison quote, if someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, not Tony. I'm sorry. My bad. Yo, my bad. Let me bring that back. My brain was thinking too fast. I'm sorry. It is not Toni Morrison. It is Maya Angelou. My apologies, y'all. Don't come for me, Black Twitter. Please don't come for me. Okay? I'm sorry. Maya Angelou. Because literally in my head I was thinking Baldwin quote and Nikki Giovanni, who passed recently. But anyways, yes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. When Donald Trump speaks, he often
repeats himself. He has a limited vocabulary. Sorry.
But that's actually a
messaging and marketing. Oh God, you're serious. It's serious.
No. It's actually a very smart communication strategy. It's repeated over and over and over again. But at the same time, I meant more so.
We're Boston's number one community platform.
Exactly. But he exaggerates the truth to the point where I don't know whether he knows or people around him know where that is. And so, okay, he says, I'm not going to touch Obamacare, but literally they tried to kill it 50 something times during his first administration. Like, again, believe what you want. And all these people that I swear I laughed and then was sad when I saw on Twitter, folks that voted for him were like, we need to get rid of Obamacare, but keep ACA. I was like, oh Lord.
And for y'all that want to get rid of Obamacare,
Lord,
with your pre-existing conditions, you being kept alive now.
Lord.
Here, Massachusetts is a model.
It hurts my heart, like it really does.
Their hearts be hurting too.
People really, truly, because of fear, or at least that's what they want you to believe, fear of eggs and prices and goods. And I believe that's real. Like, prices are ridiculous. Let's be, all of that.
The economy is the way it is, Dr. B. as a response and fallout and trickle
Yeah, I
post the pandemic based
I
on
know.
how
James,
I know
I
you
hear
know, but
you.
I just need
I
to
hear you.
reiterate for our
But I
people.
hear that. But rent is too damn high. Okay,
It is,
like,
but it's a result
like,
of.
I hear all that, but at the same time, this was a referendum election, and it's the economy, stupid. That was this election. So again, we shall see. But I ain't believing nothing. Nothing. That's why I'm not going to watch the news, because it's just going to be, if they show a press conference or the White House press team, I just know lie.
No, hold on. Now, the political pundit in me, when the election got started again and we started seeing the orange man racist liar on TV, the pundit personality dynamics, the observer people watcher in me, I was sitting back and it was 2020 all over again. I was like sitting here falling out at the stupidity, at the fact that, anyway, Dr. B, we're going to get ready to wrap up.
You know what, y'all? Don't let it disturb your joy, your peace, and your sleep. Because we might have more work to do after this foolishness. And that's for real. That is as real as you're going to hear me get. Is after these next 4 years, depending on what happens, we going to have to do a lot of cleanup. And who they gonna turn to? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to need to be some repair in order to do that. But let's end on a good note. And we going into the holidays, y'all. And y'all know I don't eat pork or beef except for bacon and the holidays. So clean up and rebuilding, yes. And so you gotta remember this holiday season. If it is fried, smothered, covered, or buttered, it need to be on the plate. It need to be on the plate. And you know what? For this year, I know you got high cholesterol. I know you got diabetes. So you got to make sure you stay safe now. But for what we got to do ahead, we got to be nourished. So put it in your body.
Not just in our food.
Not just in our food, y'all. We got to be nourished, because we gonna need to store up.
Send up the timber, Jesus.
And shore up for the days ahead. Now, y'all don't start hoarding tissue, but we need to store up and shore up for the days ahead.
Hold on. Mama Java just wants to educate you and let you know, Dr. Brandy.
Bacon ain't pork. Mama Java. Okay, bacon is a separate category. Okay, now everybody who know me know this. Bacon is a separate category, and I want the maple smoked, that thick, them thick slices. Ooh.
You know what I got? You know what Nia Grace hit me to around? It was in the summer, or it was last spring, because I remember it was cold and we walked down there and I was like, I ain't never doing that on Seaport again. Pork belly.
I'm telling
it's nothing but thick bacon, but pork belly done right.
Yo,
Jesus God today.
I'm telling you. So as I said, when I go home next week, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna eat a lot of.
Can you do me a favor? How are you traveling?
The only way to travel flying. I ain't driving. Is y'all
Can you
crazy?
do me a favor?
That is 17 hours. What?
Before you, when are you coming back before the new year?
Yeah.
Can you freeze a block of Scrapple? Because I know they sell it where you going. Parks specifically. I had a craving for it the other day. Listen, I haven't had Scrapple in over 5 years. I need a little slice of Scrapple.
Just remind me.
If y'all know what Scrapple is, put it in the comments.
Because I be bringing back pies, like my auntie makes sweet. I'm not honest. Until I get chitlins, you ain't getting nothing. So
you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna do them for Christmas, because I want to do something
no Scrapple.
Uh-oh. Yes, Lasagna.
but no,
Uncle
y'all.
Lewis said more chitlins. Ma said two. Here she go. Ma said
Okay,
2 packs.
so she said 2 packs. So again, this holiday, we're gonna fry it, we're gonna smother it, we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna butter it. And we're gonna put extra slathering.
Slathering?
Extra slathering on it. Yeah.
What can you define slathering?
You slather.
No. Imagine Mr. Webster and slathering. Define it.
It mean what I just said. Okay, that's it.
Like define it. Ew. I can't get with. Have you this? I've been hearing about it.
It's good.
I thought it was conch. It sounds too close to something else. So all right. We're going to what you call it.
Slather. Y'all know what slather mean. You smear it.
Were you looking it up? Were you really looking it up on Google?
Well, you wanted a Webster definition, so I
was saying you act like Webster and give us yours.
I gave you the mannerisms. Slather, the hand movement is slathering. Goodness, and it's conch. But
it is conch. I'm sorry. All these years I've been saying conch.
So I'm traveling by plane, right?
What airline?
Delta.
Okay, all right, you good.
Because I'm flying into Hartsfield, which I actually love flying into Hartsfield because
that's the busiest airport. Oh, you bet.
But you know what? You know what I love about flying into Hartsfield? It's one of the few cities where you touch down and you be like, hello. Yes, Atlanta.
It's like a whole in itself, but I'm just like
I love it. And because so this holiday I'll be bringing Coco with me because her boarder is going on vacation too. But
hold on.
What did she say? It's slang for something.
I'm laughing. Coco has a boarder, like a steady babysitter.
Yes, she does.
Did you see
she has a wonderful babysitter. I won't say her name because I don't want to get too busy. But Black woman, lives in the community and loves Coco. Coco probably like more spoiled over there than she is over here. And she's spoiled. But
you better be careful. You're gonna go over there one day and pick her up, and she's gonna be in a glass of milk. Talk about Coco.
But I'm gonna bring Coco, and we having a big gathering. We have all kind of parties and stuff. But y'all. I'm already trying to just prep myself for the start of the new year. Because y'all remember how last year started? And everybody said, yo, last year started out with a bang. Remember Cat Williams? And he was like, yo, 2024 gonna be. Remember? So
him and what's the man's name that got caught on IG supposedly having sex? He was on the man's show. The man that has the show with the fireplace. Not Shady. What's his name?
You talking about Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
That's when we found out. He said 2024, and Jesus, Cat Williams is a little prophet.
Yeah, he would.
And it stayed clear. And look, and has stayed clear.
He was something,
He stayed clear.
A broke clock, right? Twice a day. So he was something. But anyways,
Did y'all see the process in my head of that? I was the Dr. Brandy that way. Well, he was right.
Yeah, broke clock is right. Twice a day. Ooh. I don't know if I would be on the Cat Williams a prophet, but
I'm just saying. I mean, a prophet is a prophet.
There's some problematic things about Mr. Cat. But
I mean, there are, but there's some. Never mind. We're gonna get off.
But anyway, but holidays, y'all. So, what are y'all looking most forward to? I can't see the comments, but
I will be off air from the 30th until January 6th. My first, and I just hate. I might skip January 6th just because I just hate referring to it. Because that's the day that Kamala will need to certify.
Yeah.
With on the same day all the memories of what happened, and so. But anyway, we're going to get ready to go, everybody. Dr. B, thank you for being with us. We're going to have to get you back maybe after the inauguration and do a check-in. It's almost been 2 years. I need to get you and Heidi and Charlotte in the room around sports.
No! Okay, y'all root for my Falcons. They're going to be on prime time Monday night.
It was such a pleasure to have Dr. Brandy with us this morning.
Monday Night Football today, y'all.
That's the one thing in this space that I love. I can just go boop. No, sir.
No, but no, for real, y'all. Have a truly a wonderful holiday. Yeah, there's problematic things about most prophets. Lord, that's a word right there. That's a collection. But so one thing I'll say, have a wonderful holiday. And if you like me and you don't eat pork or beef, enjoy your bacon. Enjoy it. Enjoy your bacon. Okay.
And your chitlins and scrapple.
You're not getting no scrapple until I get chitlins. Pay up front, okay? Even when you go to the salon now, they be asking for deposits. So I need to see a deposit if you want to return.
Oh, we all are adopting deposits in 2025. Jesus God. Listen. I'm adopting that spirit next year in business. Okay. Did you see what Heidi said to you?
What's up with your Falcons? You know what, Heidi? I do think they can beat the Raiders, but you know what happens with the Falcons? They disappoint. Like so often. I don't know if y'all saw on Facebook. I don't really post a lot these days because I don't have time. I'm just gonna be honest. But I was home for Thanksgiving, and my auntie, who loves us, gave us her tickets. And so my sister and we went to the Falcons versus Chargers game. Y'all, I love Atlanta, but they horrible. They just find a way to lose the game. And then
what did you just say? The what? Say the word again.
Horrible.
Oh, that's what you
said. Horrible. Horrible. Okay? Just horrible. Like, you know it's bad when fans just be like, well, next year. Like this season.
They are making comparisons to the Patriots of old before Brady. I seen some commentary the other day, and I'm just like, and let's own some of the fact that it's a black.
I think it's something to the Super Bowl.
It ain't no curse. I don't want to associate that with
the team that loses. Yes, we've seen it happen where more cases than not. Look at what's happening in San Francisco right now, right? Because again, what happens is with a lot of teams, and this is what we'll see across sports, is that once your team has success, then you got to pay people, and then that messes up your salary cap. And then you have to bring in like folks on the minimums, and then those aren't always the best players, or you have to wait till folks are released and other things, or so anyways, but y'all enjoy the holiday season.
Dr. Brandy got 11 o'clock because she would usually go on for me.
I gotta go get some toys and stuff for a toy drive we're doing at Higher Ground on on Wednesday. But no, seriously, y'all have a wonderful holiday season. Eat bacon. That's my statement.
We walked out of here with
bacon, and truly take care of your mental health, because next year, and truly, I mean this really seriously, I feel next year is going to be one of the hardest years for our community.
One of the best years.
Or one of the best years. But here's where it's going to be hard. I think there will be many benefits and gains in our community. I truly do feel that. But I think it's going to be hard to watch the tomfoolery that goes on. Like it's going like because as you know, I like as empathetic and welcoming, inclusive folks, it's gonna be hard to watch. Even though we told you, it's gonna be hard to watch. It's gonna be because again, it's hard to just thumb up your nose when there's suffering going on because we know what that is.
We do.
We know what that
and
is.
we're gonna do what we're gonna need to do for hours. But I said this, Dr. Brandy, and I'll let you go after this so you can get on your call. BIPOC is a very interesting term. Hold on. If you take the word BIPOC, shift it counterclockwise, where the B is on the bottom, the indigenous, the people of color, and we know at the top of the pyramid in systems and structures are white men. You focus on that B and all this equity and all the work that was done in this country. Got to give homage to the I, because on the land in which we advocate and fight, they were here first. We took their land the pale-faced folk took their land. We got a lot to do, and we're going to look out for ours. With that being said, let you go into your meeting with a wonderful, happy joy tone, and we'll be in touch for January.
Falcon. Hold on. Coco, say bye. Say bye to the people. Say bye to the people. Say bye to the people.
Coco's over it. Hi, Coco.
Say bye to the people. Say bye to the people. Say bye
Coco to the people. Just don't be giving nothing. Coco's shady.
Coco saying, look, we about to sip water and mind our business.
Let's see how much Coco like. Go ahead. Let's see what Coco do with that reindeer. If she shake it off.
She really don't.
What you got on your fingers?
I don't know. I think I might have had some like bacon.
Dr. Brandy, get up here. Get to your meeting. All right, get to wherever you're going.
Look, yeah, see, James? She don't care. She don't care.
In our angle, he didn't have it all the way on. We still see ears popping out.
Here. There you go. She don't care. She don't care.
I'm about to call DCF for animals.
Okay. Because unless they spoil her like she spoiled, they gonna bring her back. They gonna bring her back.
Dr. Brandy, thank you. We'll be in touch.
Bye, y'all. Bacon. Right. Falcons.
Dr. Brandy.
Bacon. Falcons.
Bye. Oh God, I miss her. Ma in here talk about bye, Coco. Auntie said, I'm concentrating on my kids' graduations in 25. That's right. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm tired. Dr. Brandy, wore me out, Jesus. We want to remind you that we have some great programming lined up for you for the rest of the week. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, we're going to speak with Harvard University Center for AIDS Research with Julia Tripp, Dr. Ama, and also Lawrence Vinson. On Wednesday morning, a little off of our schedule, Mayor Wu will be with us. We have a lot to check in with her about. On Wednesday evening, we're going to talk Black maternal health through our partnership. It's cuffing season. Did y'all see that post I put up the other day about the seniors, the chlamydia, the gonorrhea, and the syphilis? Different topic, but still under the partnership of cuffing season with ABCD. We're going to talk Black maternal health with Maureen Scott, Couture Edwards Robinson, and also Rachel Priest on Wednesday evening. And then on Thursday morning, a shot of Java, catch up with things going on with us this week. There will also be some time that we share. It's been about a year since the city of Boston apologized to the Bennett and Swanson families in reference to what happened over in Mission Hill in 1989 and 90, and a lot of their family till today. Except the other day, case was dismissed against Joey Bennett. And on Thursday evening, we're going to do a check-in with him. We're going to do a review Thursday morning, and we're going to get an update from him on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Black Java, no sugar, no cream, with a little after dark seasoning or cream in it at 9 p.m. on Thursday night, the 19th. 9 p.m. Thursday night, the 19th. All right. I think that is it for me today. Next week on, I believe, Monday morning, we will share. I'm going to sit with the governor on Friday and check in with her. not live. That's going to be a pre-record, and we will share that for Monday's Java. We'll have our holiday show on the 24th. We'll come back on the 26th, and then we will not see you until January 6th. Even saying it is a struggle. I've been challenged by a few people to take that week. With that being said, also, some of you may know that we're condensing operations. And so if you reach out and emails and some things don't get back, we don't get back to you right away. Team is also, as of, I think, Thursday, they're on vacation till the first of the year. So I'm holding things down with everything. So just be a little patient with us. All right. We have some great things lined up for you in 2025. Don't forget the Java with Jimmy anniversary on Saturday, March 22nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. Location and details are forthcoming. We are going to probably in January put out our early bird VIP tickets and our regular tickets, but there will be early bird pricing and then prices will go to regular. If you know of someone that may want to sponsor, we have our sponsorship package that we're putting together. But this is going to be a great time of celebrating us as a community and what we've been able to accomplish for 5 years. 5 years. Can you believe that? One of the most, outside of living and breathing and loving Jesus, one of the most consistent things I've done in my life. And so I appreciate all of you. We're going to come together and celebrate on March 22nd, 2025. All right, folks, thank you for being with us today. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. With the Harvard University Center for AIDS Research. We're looking forward to checking in with them sort of a little bit late, coming off of World AIDS Day, celebrated on December 1st, but like it's an issue within our community that is daily. Some are living with it daily. Some are working for prevention and advocacy daily. And so we're going to talk about it on tomorrow morning with Harvard University Center for AIDS Research. Thank you all for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Peace, everybody.